Here's a quick tip to look out for when you're drawing duct. Every now and then you go to grab a piece of duct from your fitting bin and it's not sitting at the crosshairs as it should. Currently you can see that I picked a fitting, it's right at my crosshairs, so everything's working as it should. However, there are two things that will cause you not to be able to see the duct on the crosshairs. The first thing is you've got it on ortho mode. Currently you can see that ortho has been turned off. However, if I hit F8, the second ortho mode goes on, we're going to lose sight of the fitting because AutoCAD's going to start snapping it at a different type of plane. You can see it's going to be locked at 90 or 180. So if I'm zoomed in, I'm not even going to see it. So the first thing I do is check. If I don't see the duct in my crosshairs, is ortho on? If it's on, I hit F10 for polar, or I come down here and switch it back to polar. Polar should be on almost always. Recommended settings are O snaps on, polar on. The second thing is you might have the duct on continue. Notice that I've got a fitting at the top of the screen. Well, if I went down to the bottom of the screen to work on a different section, and I had my fitting parameter box set as continue, when I go to grab a fitting, you're not going to see the fitting in your crosshairs because the fitting is on continue. Therefore, it's snapped to the last piece of duct you placed in the drawing. And if that happens to be in a place off your screen where you can't see it, you're not going to see anything in your crosshairs. So once again, if you don't see duct and crosshairs, see if ortho's on. If ortho's not on, hit N spacebar as I'm about to do now, which means new fitting. It will release the fitting off of where it's attached to, and then you'll have it back in your drawing space. This way, you won't have a problem by having it on continue. I'm going to put C spacebar for continue. And then if you click 3 times while you're trying to figure out where the duct is, you'll notice that you're actually placing duct to a duct line someplace on the drawing where you don't want it. So it's an important tip to just look out for when you're drawing. That'll conclude this quick tip.